first of all, thank everybody for coming that has left us. Marge, Harriet, Maggie, all of you. Wonderful to see your faces. Those that haven't left us, but left us on the stage, those that moved on, Alicia. It's fantastic to see all you guys, truly. No, listen. What we wanted to do today is, obviously a mixed emotion day. I think all of us know it's the elephant in the room, right? So it's a mixed emotion day for us to get together. But we wanted to make sure that we celebrated what we have built, right? And so we wanted to make sure the past 5 years that anyone that helped us on that journey came back together for an opportunity for us to say thank you, for us to recognize the path we've all built for this company, to be proud of that path, right? And to acknowledge, what's in front of us. So I was thinking about a lot of things, like what would I say today, right? How do you end a conversation honestly for 24 years of being together, right? It's just such a hard thing to do. And I really just thought of two themes, right? It's all about embracing change and saying thanks, right? And I want to talk a little bit about that today, but before I do, there's Judy Bicking, in addition to the video that she had showed us this morning at breakfast, sent over some notes that she'd like us to read. So I'm going to read a letter from Judy today that she drafted for us. So this is Judy. I feel blessed to have worked with you in one of the first U.S. shared service centers. Starting from a blank sheet of paper in an office at Kilmer Square, my first day was June 22nd, 1991. See, Frankie, I told you it was 91. Right? Working with Bill Everett to develop J&J's shared service center. I don't know this guy, so for those that are part of the original, please know. No, I know Bill Everett, the next guy. Lex Ralston was our CFO.
Was the controller?
CFO, she said, was our CFO, and he was the reason J&J designed and created the shared service center concept. Both Lex and Bill were amazingly open to all new ideas. We had been through good times and bad together, worked hard and found time to have fun. We always worked together to figure it out, whatever came our way. I especially like the days when there was no apparent solution and we created one. Right? There are two that come to my mind. I remember our very first few months being open, and it was the last day of closing. All eyes were on us. We only had 2 business units up and running, and all the rest were evaluating if we could handle the work. I walked in at 7 a.m. to find Bill Everett at a typewriter. Yes, we had a typewriter. With the sleeves of his long white shirt rolled up, and he was typing hot checks. I dropped my bag and said to Bill, what happened? In my mind, I thought our AP system was down, and how on earth were we going to get all the books closed successfully? It was Christmas Eve, 1992. Well, his reply was precious. Quote, all is good. I just wanted to pitch in so that we can go home and celebrate tonight. We did get slammed with a huge volume of invoices that day as affiliates cleaned out their desks and found piles of invoices that were now ours to process. We worked until 10:30 p.m. that night as every staff member wanted our first close to be a success. That team spirit grew and so did the center. The other memory I have is when we only had 2 customer service team members handling all of the incoming calls. You remember that?
Your wait time is 5 hours.
There were so many calls, all they could do was take messages. Remember the pink phone message pads? They had piles and piles of pink phone message pads of unanswered messages. Remember instead of folks looking up the answer on the new system, they would call the SSC to have us look it up for them. We responded by quickly hiring more staff, a lot more staff. Just a few years later, J&J created the first customer portal where the customer could quickly retrieve their answers via the web. Thanks to Walt Kopicka, who was a brilliant computer programmer, today almost every company uses AP portals to give their customer access to their AP data. I'm not sure you realize what a global impact our center had on other companies. Working with procurement and the technical staff to reinvent not just a better, faster way to process invoices, but to re-engineer the end-to-end process. From thought of need to the financial statements. Now, not just paying an invoice, but taking the data and making a positive impact to the bottom line. Because of your efforts, the J&J Center became not a best-in-class center, but a world-class center. That is why J&J is the great company it is. Our center helped J&J navigate through some of the toughest economical times. If ever you visit Florida, please visit me. There are a few retired shared service and IM staff members here. You can email me through LinkedIn, and I'm proud and honored to have worked with you and wish you and yours much success in your endeavors. Judy Bicking. So in reading Judy's letter and thinking about today, I just wanted to kind of really go into two themes, right? Embracing change and saying thanks. For me personally, I have a lot of people, all of you, to say, all of you that say thank you for, right? I mean, it's been 16 years of my career here at G&J Accounts Payable. You guys have all been fantastic in the journey. My own personal growth, I'm sure your own as well, right? Change is hard, right? There's good change, there's bad change. There's people in this room that are about to start on, wonderful journeys of retirement like others, right? The well-deserved ones too. There's other people that are going to go into new challenges within the job, and other folks still trying to find their path, right? Change is what it is, right? That's what life is, right? We all committed many, many years ago to do this together, right? To walk through exactly what Judy's note talked about, right? Being change for change's sake and enabling good for us and for the company. And all of you, every single one of you, in each of your own individual ways, did that with respect, honest, genuine courage, and commitment. And for that, I personally thank you. I know our management team thanks you as well, right? It's not easy what we're doing today, right? Change is also good, right? I look at Bill, I look at him as a grandfather, I look at many of you with your grandchildren and marrying folks off, new babies being formed and families being blossomed under the 20 years we've been doing it, right? Change is good. There's also bad change, right? We've lost Raven, we've lost Rita, we've lost a lot of other folks, right? Change is hard, but it is what it is, it's life, right? So I just wanted to say thank you for all of you. I'm sorry, I promise I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, right? For everything that you, Bill, trusted in me, for all of you trusting in each other, and for all of you locking arms together through all of the years, and especially these last few. These last few have been challenging for all of us, right? In many different ways, many individual ways and many ways as a department, right? So I just wanted to take the time to really recognize, let's just walk out of here the way we walked into this 20 years ago, right? With the energy, the commitment to each other, and just for the benefit of doing things the right way, right? So I asked folks in this morning's breakfast if you felt okay with coming up and saying thanks. I'm going to just start the process. If anyone does want to, great. If I'm the last one, fine too. I just had a couple of folks I'd like to personally thank. All of you, of course. Now, if I leave anyone out, it's not because I don't have an appreciation. I just wanted to target a couple of dedicated conversations. First, I'll start with you, Bill. Your trust, your courage, all of the things you've taught me, good and bad, all of the things that you've helped guide me on my journey for change has been invaluable. I can't thank you enough. I wouldn't be the man, both professionally and personally, without your guidance over the years. And just wanted to say thank you in front of everyone for what you've done for me. Sonia, you have been an unbelievable soldier for all of us. I can't thank you enough for the mothering. I tease you about it, but the mothering you do is second to none. I really, really mean that. I just wanted to say thank you and give you a round of applause because you have from the bottom of my heart, I really, really appreciate and sincerely respect you. And thank you for everything you've done. The management team, Beverly, Martina's not here today. All of the supervisors, right? For all of the times where I was difficult in meetings, couldn't get the right decisions made, or wasn't listening fairly, right? The process of your patience, the process of your challenges, the process of you helping us grow as an organization was invaluable. I've looked at every one of you grow in different ways, right? Elise, Jessica moving on, Karen into new roles, all of you really challenged to help build what we built over the years, so thank you for that. And then I guess just the rest of it would just be to say thank you for keeping the pride and integrity of this journey the past 6 months, right? What we had to do with handing off what we built, right? Judy said it right, and Bill can attest. When we go out there, I mean this is not, I promise this is not lip service. When we go out there to other companies, what we did in 20 years, starting with his idea, is renowned. It really is. Other companies are 10 years behind trying to catch up to even the stuff that we did, and that's because each and every one of you poured your energy and your commitment into it. Right? It wasn't an easy journey, but we now have to trust change, right? We have to trust that Tampa can take our legacy on, trust that the new leaders that We'll embrace the next Dan or the next Bill down in Tampa. And the management team that they are supported by can carry that torch forward, right? And all of you need to go on your own individual changes, whether it's retirement, whether it's watching your granddaughters grow, whether it's getting married, whether it's processing through pain and all of that. It's change, right? So just embrace it for the right reasons. And thank you so much for teaching me, all right? I will ask anyone, if anyone else has something to say, please, this is just an opportunity for you to get up in front of your peers. Thank anyone oh, sorry, one last person, Sue. Sorry, I just wanted to say thank you to you. Right, I mean, you've always been a beacon of wisdom for me, right? Good things and bad. You told me when you disagreed with my decisions. You told me when I said the right things, and I just want to thank you, right? As a matriarch, and I mean that in a very respectful way, the matriarch of our group, I really, really appreciate your advice over the years as well. So last but not least, I want to say personal thank you. All right, so anyway, with that said, does anyone else want to get up here and take me off the mic? No?
You're a hard act to follow.
Really?
Dan's a very hard.
Thank you.
One of the reasons why I didn't want to speak is because I don't think I'll be able to get through it. But Dan did a great job. And I just want to say, one of the things I always liked about my career at J&J are the people that I work with. And this is the best group of people I work with at J&J. You should applaud yourselves because there's really good people. And I'd like to thank Dan for those words because they're, I mean, obviously heartfelt. And one of the reasons why I didn't want to get up and speak much is because
the hard part of it.
I'd be as emotional as Dan was. So, but thank you all, and thank you for all your kind words to me, and best wishes to all of you in your next endeavors. Thanks.